I'm Francisco. I'm the CEO of Blitzway. This exciting panel is called Reimagining Technology in Tolling. So let's do just that through a thought experiment. So assume you're an agency. In fact, you are James Hoffman himself, IBTTA president, boss of NTTA, host of this conference. You call Blitzway and ask for the following. And remember, this is a thought experiment, so we can dream big.
Hey, Francisco, James Hoffman here. So this is what I need. 1, all electronic tolling. 2, it needs to go live next month. Yes, you heard right, next month. 3, integrated with our back office by next week and at zero cost to NTTA. 4, this is the land of the $1 toll, so we can only pay Blitzway a dime and change per vehicle. 5, let me be clear, I expect 0 upfront cost, 0 CapEx, and 0 maintenance costs. 6, I want no traffic disruption, so you need to install your Wallies in a few nights between midnight and 4 a.m. 7, revenue leakage needs to be among the lowest in the world. I know this is sci-fi, but I'm still wondering, maybe Blitzway can do it?
Well, funny you asked, James, because that sounds almost exactly like our current project with NCTA in North Carolina. So NC 540 is the lower ring of lower half of a ring that goes around Raleigh. It's a brand new $1.4 billion highway that started tolling last September. So let's use that bucket list to illustrate Blitzway's project. So all electronic tolling, yep, as you can see, it's a 6-lane highway, so it complies. So check. Go live in a month. Well, let's see. So August 5th, last year, Blitzway receives unexpected call from NCTA. August 16th, Blitzway delivers proposal for interim tolling to NCTA. September 6th, NCTA and Blitzway sign contract. September 19th, Blitzway completes wall installation, calibration, testing, and toll system integration. September 24th, NC 540 goes live, and so does Blitzway's roadside toll system. And I'm pretty sure you can all recognize at least one of the faces here. So go live in a month, check. Cost per transaction, just as James said, diamond change equals 1 transaction. So check. 0 upfront cost, CapEx, and maintenance cost. Yep, just as it says there, but don't take my word for it, ask NCTA or CTIO or CDOT. So check. No traffic disruptions. We customarily install in between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. We install the whole corridor in 3 to 5 nights, so no traffic disruptions, you bet. And finally, best KPIs in the industry. So you're gonna, with all that I said, you're gonna say, well, this is a really cute system that, it's pretty fast, but it can't possibly be very good. You are wrong. And this is the most important slide that I have. So all the roadside KPIs can be distilled into just 2. So number 1 is invoicing error rate, which is to say, sending the invoice to the wrong client. And the second one is revenue leakage, or what percentage of the vehicles you can't charge. Now, revenue leakage, as we all know, has 2 parts: controllable, so the vendor's fault, and the uncontrollable leakage, which is like, no plates, not my fault. However, $1 of revenue leakage is $1 of revenue leakage, so it doesn't matter where it comes from. So when Blitzway commits to KPIs and SLAs, it's about total revenue leakage and not just what's our fault. So I'm going to show you the numbers here, and hopefully, it's going to blow your mind. So invoicing error rate, 0.026%. This is hands down the lowest invoicing error rate in the history of tolling. And revenue leakage is 2.3%. So this is total revenue leakage for the roadside toll system. And if your jaw didn't hit the floor, I don't know what will. Maybe tonight. Okay, but what about transponder integration? Well, what about it? Yeah, but you guys at Blitzway don't read transponders, right? That is correct, but you can still access a prepaid toll account through the license plate as opposed to the transponder ID. We have been integrated into the EasyPass network since last year without hiccups, and every day NCTA invoices vehicles captured by the Blitzway system from accounts in New Hampshire all the way to the Florida Turnpike in the south. But what about, won't some customers complain? Which is to say, won't some customers have an outdated license plate in their account? The answer is, of course, but the percentage is very, very, very small. And don't take my word for it, ask NCTA. And finally, well, but our back office and customer service center is really, really old and legacy. That's not a problem. We have integrated with all sorts of back offices, and we also have our own back office. One of James' views a couple of weeks back, and I mean the real James, is that we as an industry can do more about improving the user experience for drivers. We agree with that. So for example, we offer every payment method under the sun. You can pay with cash at a 7-Eleven, or you can scan the QR code in your pay by mail invoice and use Apple Pay to pay in 12 seconds. I've timed it. So when is the right time to talk? Always. If your project is greenfield, it will be crazy not to evaluate this. But if your system is really old, by all means, talk to us. As a wise person once said,
A, B, C. A, always be B, C, closing. Always be closing.
So if you want to brainstorm your pain points or aspiration, by all means, please write me. Let us surprise you.